Dear participants, welcome for the day 2 of the program. Today, we are going to discuss about the introduction to ATLAS.ti software. What is ATLAS.ti is all about it, how to install it, what are the basic features of ATLAS.ti, how to create the files, how to import the sample projects, and what are the different coding strategies, how one can create memos, quotations, and not only text files, even how one can code audio files, video files. This is what we are going to discuss as a part of next 1 hour 45 minutes. Then if you have any questions, we'll discuss about it. Yeah. Now coming to the what is ATLAS.ti software. As you all know that there are so many softwares are available like In-vivo, MaxQDI, right? But ATLAS.ti is one of the best software among the other competitors. This particular product was launched in the year 1993 as a first commercial product. If you look at some of the usage of the product, one can use text files, one can use non-text files, one can also use graphical images as a part of your qualitative data analysis. Now, what is the specialty of it? Qualitative data analysis requires rigorous strategies, rigorous efforts to analyze, to go through the entire transcripts, right? Now, with the help of these particular softwares like ATLAS.ti, In-vivo, MaxQDA, it is going to help us to save our time, our energy, our resources. The point that I want to highlight here, ATLAS.ti is only going to save in terms of bringing various codes, various themes in a particular place. But it is not going to write data analysis for you. It is not going to write qualitative research paper for you. It is going to save maybe 70% of your time. I can say that, not sure exactly, but 70 to 80% of your time. 70, even if 70 means is good amount of time, right? So it is going to save your time, right? But at the end of the day, this is a very strong point, very important point. You can cross-verify your findings. You can cross-verify how ATLAS.ti is identifying the codes, how it is identifying the themes. Based on certain algorithms, these particular softwares are helping us to identify the codes and themes. If you are going to do manual coding, it will take a lot of your time. But no software can able to replace manual coding part in terms of not missing any kind of important insights or significant findings. But in your day-to-day life, if you want to save your time, you can use ATLAS.ti software. But only thing is, you should cross-verify your findings. Instead of simply blindly following whatever ATLAS.ti is giving some codes, certain themes, instead of simply relying on what it is giving and taking it to the next level, it's always better to go back. At least randomly you can check a couple of codes, couple of themes, how it is generated. Are they really suiting your research objectives? Are really going as per your research questions or purpose of your study or not, right? So improved efficiency. It is going to save your time, energy, and resources. Enhanced organization means it's not just like, for example, the best feature of one of the software is that you can import as many files as possible. At the same time, you can also organize your files. You can structurize your files. Like, for example, I'm having interviews. I'm also collected data by using focus group discussions. I think I'm going fast because I hope it is clear. Shall I go ahead?
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah, please. Yeah. So one can, if I have interviews, if I have observations, if I have focus group discussions, I can organize my files, separate folders. How we are managing our files in our laptop or PC in general. Similarly, you can also manage your files. One more important point, it's not just for primary data that you have collected it. Even by using ATLAS.ti software, one can also do it literature review. One can also do it literature review. At a time, you can import 100 files and you can come up with a review of literature. You can manage your files. It is easy and most effectively you can able to organize your files. Next one, enhanced collaborations. Now, it depends on the license that you're going to take. If myself and Vijay ma'am is going to work together, and we can work simultaneously on the same kind of project, okay? Because if I'm not getting everyday time, or maybe she's not getting everyday time, but I can able to track how as a other co-author, how we are working on these particular projects, right? So enhanced collaboration. if I am going to hire some research assistants, research associates, what kind of work they are doing on it, how we are working on it. They are in some place, I'm in some other place. By using this particular software, you can able to manage your data, you can able to manage your data analysis without much efforts. Improved presentation, other than generating codes, other than generating various data visualizations, one can use ATLAS.ti for data visualizations. We also have word cloud. I'm sure some of you might be knowing it. Word cloud is one of the best data visualization tool. Cluster analysis, one can do that. Sentiment analysis, we can do that. We can also come up with relationship network analysis. So there are different types of visualization tools which you cannot. I'm not saying that it cannot do, but it will take a lot of time if you want to do manually by using MS Excel, by using PowerPoint presentations, right? So this is AI. It is a AI power based software. Recently, right now we are going to install version number two, version number. Sorry, I think last time also forgot it. Version number 15. Sorry, 24. Right now we are going to install version number 24 today. The best part of the version, new version, is that before the version 24 was 22 version. I don't know what happened to 23 version. After 22, right now we have 24th version. The specialty of 24 is that we are how AI tools are included. There are four features of AI tools. We are going to experience it, how one can do that part. Last point is that with the help of this particular software, one can get into deeper insights and you can able to identify the different patterns as per your data analysis approach that you have it. Okay. So this is all about what is Atlas TI software. Some of you might be knowing, or some of you might be thinking, what are the other alternative softwares we can use in addition to Atlas TI? Next one, we have In-vivo. We can use it both Windows version as well as Mac version. DDoS is a browsed based software. It is also one of the popular, but not as much as In-vivo, ATLAS.ti, or MaxQDA. Next one, I didn't see, but just I got this a list for your sake. There is a name called F4 Analyze. I haven't used it. I don't have any kind of information about it. Even next one also same. Hyper Research is both Windows as well as Mac. Next one is very popular, MaxQDA. This is another popular software, and even some of you might have heard about Course is another some extent in some of the countries people started using this particular software as well. So these are some of the alternative softwares one can use as a part of qualitative data analysis. Now we are going to install ATLAS.ti software. As you can see on this particular slide, this is the source. I would also like to acknowledge the particular ATLAS.ti software and their website complete information. I have taken a lot of images in order to help the participants. Maybe at the time of using, you can use the particular PPT that I'm going to share. So I have taken so many screenshots from the ATLAS.ti software itself. So I would like to acknowledge the contribution from the ATLAS.ti. Now coming to the software installation part, I request all the participants, especially those who are practicing along with me, please open your Google. Please come to the Google. Yes. And type here ATLAS.ti software. Type in Google ATLAS.ti software. Just click on the Google search. Just click on the Google search. Please scroll your cursor down. Come to the second search engine. Come to the second search engine. Instead of going for a sponsored one, come to the second search engine, that is ATLAS.ti.com. The number one software for qualitative data analysis. Just click on it, first search engine. And you can see that we are in ATLAS.ti website. Whenever you get the free time, though it is not, I'm not able to cover many of the features. But I request you to please go through this particular website. Okay. Keep your cursor on products. Keep your products cursor on a product. We have different kind of versions at ATLAS.ti. One is Mac version, Windows version, web version. Okay. Just click on the products. After clicking on the product here, come to the right side. Just click on product, Mac and Windows. We can able to install Mac version. It depends on your operating system that you are using on it. Okay. In case we are using Windows, you can use you can download the Windows. If you're using Mac, you can download the Macs. In case we don't want to download it, you can use it simply web browser. As you can see that there is web browser. Just have basic understanding of features. What are the basic features of ATLAS.ti? Okay, we have desktop version where desktop version includes both Windows as well as Mac. If you don't want to install it, if you want to use directly web version also, you can use it. Okay, but I suggest you to, if you want to really use ATLAS.ti software as a part of your research work, it is always better to download the ATLAS.ti desktop version. It can be Mac, it can be Windows, instead of using web version. Okay, now just look at the comparison between these two. Interface languages, desktop version is having more languages. Okay, we all know about English, so you can have basic version. And not only that, there are so many features which are available with desktop version which are not available in a website version, like PDF, Word, comment import, PDF annotation import, images, audios, videos, geospatial, some kind of geo related images. Okay, Evernote. These days, many of us collecting data by using mobile phones. If you're recording data in mobile phone, Evernote is a software. You can connect it. I haven't used it, but this is one of the future. Everyone can use it. Import data from references. If you want to do review of literature, you cannot do with the website version. Okay, so you can able to see the comparison between desktop version and web version. If you compare it, desktop version is having more features than website version. Okay, so please spend some time whenever you get the free time. Now come to the next one, product. Now there are Mac version, Windows version, website version. These are the three. In addition to that, softwares, there are different kind of license we have it. There are different kind of license we have, like scientific researchers, university's point of view, marketers point of view, data analyst point of view, students point of view. Students version is having all the features but very limited as compared with the other features because its price is very low. If you want to understand what is the price of it, just click on student version. Just click on buy now. Just click on buy now. Here, student. We have different kind of license. I'm just repeating again. Within ATLAS.ti, we have 6 type of versions we have it. I'm just looking on students' point of view because we cannot compare every version, right? Now, when it comes to the student version, for the forget about website version, it is hardly now 1,000 rupees. It is monthly basis. Okay. When it comes to 1 year, it is around 7,000 rupees, 7,500 rupees at last year student version. So you can able to check it out. Next, last, I'll check it out once again. Educational point of view. Okay. Just look at the educational point of view. It is coming monthly website version 2000. Multi-user license, it is coming around 55,000 for 3 years. If you are selecting for 1 year, annual subscription is 25,000. But if it is for 3 years, for example, maybe during this particular workshop, Madam Vijayata madam, she kept it open this particular WhatsApp group. In case we find it, we can rely on another person. You can think of buying multi-user license so that you can. It will be cost effective. It will be more cost effective. You can think of it. There are 5 users also, but it is from 5 users, one PC. You can check it out how you would like to go ahead with that. Okay. Now coming to the how to download it. How to download it. As you can see here on top of this particular website, there is option called try for free. There is option called try for free. Just click on it. Just click on it. Now we got the new progress window. After clicking on try for free, we got the new window. That is, if you look at the left side, try ATLAS.ti for free. Just click on it. I hope you are there with me, especially those who want to install it. Right? Shall we go ahead?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
here you can give your email ID. As we have more than one or two email IDs, please remember which email ID you are giving on it. And you have to create unique ID. You have to create unique ID. Unique ID means one upper letter, one special character, one numerical number, and it should be minimum 8 or 9. Please check it out. Okay. It's better to have minimum 10 letters, 10 characters. Okay. Please write down your email ID and give unique password. Give unique password. Ensure that you are having upper letter, lower letter, special character, numerical number, and it must be minimum 9, 8 to 9. Okay, just check it out. Okay, after that, just click on continue. Just click on continue. Once we click on the continue, please check the email ID that you have given. I request all the participants, those who are trying to create account in ATLAS.ti, check the email ID that you have given and verify your email address. Verify your email address. Okay. Please verify your email address. And you have to confirm. You have to confirm that email ID, you might have received the email ID. We have sent you an email to particular email ID that you given. Please open your inbox and click on the link in the email to confirm you that you are the owner of that particular address. I hope you have done it, right? Once we complete, after opening your email ID, if you confirm it, you can able to see the next progress like this. It is asking verify your email. I'm repeating again. After giving email ID password, just click on continue. You might have received one email to confirm that this is your email ID. The mail ID that we are given, that is yours. Once we click on it, you'll get address like this. Here you need to verify your account. Just click on verify your account. After that, next, progress. Again, it will take back you to the ATLAS.ti website. And we are going to complete our registration. We have to give your first name and last name. Please give your first name and last name. And in case if you want to receive any kind of updates, maybe in terms of discounts, in terms of webinars, in terms of training programs from ATLAS.ti software, if you want to receive any kind of information updates, just click on here, this particular mark, means you can check it, this particular tick mark. If you don't want it, there won't be any issue. But if you want to get any kind of updates, just click on it and click on complete registration. Okay. Once we click on the complete registration, you'll get this kind of window. Once we click on the complete registration, next progress window will be like this. Next progress window like this. Now you can see that right side we have ATLAS.ti 25 Windows. It is a new version. It is a new version, and 25th is Mac is there, and web website we have it. Okay. So right now we have new version is 25th. Now what you can do, just click on the activate product. As you can see left side here, just click on the activate product. You'll get this kind of message. I'm repeating again. Just click on activate product. You'll get this kind of message. Just click here. And if it is not going, just click on close. Just click here, activate. You won't be able to see anything. Just click on close it. Okay. Then you can click on based on your software, whether it is a Windows, whether it is a Mac. If you click here, this particular software will be downloaded in your desktop, on your desktop. Okay. Just click on ATLAS.ti 25 Windows. This particular software will be downloaded on your system. Okay. It will be downloaded on your system. Now, as you're going to see downloaded on the top right side of your window, I think it may take some time for you all. At least 30 seconds sometime. Is there anyone is doing along with me?
Yes, I am, sir.
Yeah. Are you able to see, sir? Is software is
Yes, sir.
downloading?
Yes, sir.
I'm
Okay.
just
Yes, sir.
checking.
Yeah. Because I have created multiple times. I don't have that many email IDs, more than 3. So I'm not able to create one new account. That is the reason I just brought slides like this. Now, once it gets download, with the help of mouse, right click on it, click on open. Once software downloads on your system, like you can see on top right side here, just right click and you will be able to see that open option. Just click on open. If you click on open, the next progress window will be like this. We are going to set up ATLAS.ti. Means you're going to get the message like, welcome to ATLAS.ti setup. Shall I go ahead? Are you there with me? Shall I go
Yes,
ahead?
we are, sir. But can you just be on hold for about 20 seconds, sir? I'm just
Please,
practicing with you, sir.
please. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Please be on.
No issue, madam. Yeah, that is the reason I'm just keep asking it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you please repeat after what you do after clicking the activate product?
Yeah. After clicking on the activate product, just close this particular window. Okay. This window. Okay. Then once we close it, you can able to see these 3 products.
Okay.
Just click on this particular product. This particular software will be downloaded on your system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And once we download, right click and click on open. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next, I hope almost everybody got this kind of window. Just click on the next. When you're getting message or when you're getting window like welcome to ATLAS.ti setup, just click on the next. And it is giving some license agreement to you. If your time permits, you can go through that. But you can simply you can click on accept the agreement. Okay. Simply click on accept the agreement. And if you're not accepting it, it won't go back. So you have to click on accept the agreement. Then click on the next. I think generally we do this kind of softwares day-to-day basis. There's nothing special here, but just click on I accept the agreement. Click on next and select destination location. Now, where you want to save ATLAS.ti software, where you want to set up this particular ATLAS.ti software. By default, it is showing us it is going to save our file in C drive. Most of the softwares almost will be there in C drive, right? So I don't want to make any changes. So just click on next. Just click on next. And you will see the next progress window like this. We are ready to install it. We are ready to install the ATLAS.ti package. Just click on install. Just click on install. Again, it may take 30 seconds to 1 minute. It depends on your network and data. Just click on install. Those have completed after 30 seconds or 1 minute. You will get new progress window like this. You will get new progress window like this. Here we got the message. ATLAS.ti has been successfully installed on your computer. And I also want to launch it, ATLAS.ti. So just click on launch ATLAS.ti and you can close it. You can close it. Please, those who installed it successfully, please send any kind of reactions. Yes, no?
Yes, sir, installed.
Okay, okay. Almost finished, yeah.
So after launch ATLAS.ti, then we have to close it.
Just close it. Now go to your desktop. You'll find ATLAS.ti software on your desktop. Those are successfully installed ATLAS.ti software. You'll be able to see ATLAS.ti software logo, like this kind of logo, red color logo on your desktop.
Yes, sir. We can see, sir. Yes.
Just with the help of your mouse, right click, click on open. Click on open. If you click on open, it will ask you to log in. It will ask you to log in your details. Now here you have to give same email ID that you have used for creating the account. Please don't forget. There was some time around 2 weeks back. We have different kind of participants, right? They started arguing it. And problem is that they have given different ID. They forgot it. What email ID they have given it. So please check it out. Which email ID that you are giving it. Same credentials you have to give it. Email ID and password. If it's possible, you can save that particular password. Okay. Then if you're able to log in it successfully, you'll get this window. In case, for some of you, if you're not able to see any kind of reaction, if you're not able to see any kind of message, just close it. Again, click on open. Again, log in it. Again, you can log it. Next time, you'll get this kind of window. License will expire soon. We have we have 5 trial days left on your. This particular pre-trial version is for 5 days. If you are going to use actively, in case if you're not using actively much this particular software, it will come for 3 months. Up to 3 months you can use it. Up to 3 months you can use it. But the more you extensively use it, most of the limitations, some of the features you may not be able to use it. After 20 days, it is going to impose a lot of restrictions. Like you can't put more data. You can't come up with more coding. You can't come up with more documents in your file. Up to 20 days, it won't have much. You can work now and then. But after 20 days, it will put a lot of restrictions, number of files you have to install, number of codes you have to create, number of quotations you have to create. So maximum 5 to 20 days, one can use it. After that, you can only read. You can't make any changes. Okay. So those who got this kind of window, as you can see at the bottom, start ATLAS.ti. Start ATLAS.ti. I hope everyone is able to do that, right? Shall we go ahead next?
Sir, may I ask one question?
Please.
Sir, actually it's a silly one, but you are using the term code. So how can we understand that word code in the sense something like a coding language? Or
Sorry, I'm not knowing your name.
Mahesh.
Mahesh, thank you, Mahesh. But I suggest you please wait for some time. Okay.
Okay, sure.
I haven't done coding part.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm just talking about installation part.
Sure.
Please.
Okay, sir.
Don't take it other way. Yeah.
Okay,
Should we
sorry,
start?
sir. No, sir. Because I
Yeah.
have heard the word many times, so I thought to understand how it has to be understood. That's it.
It means you didn't watch yesterday's recorded session, or maybe you were not part of yesterday's session.
I'm yesterday, but I'm not there in the starting. Actually, I joined after 45 minutes, so I haven't heard it, sir.
No
Sorry.
issue. You can watch it. Yesterday we discussed about how to develop the
Yeah,
code.
sure.
Okay. See, yesterday's session basically meant for getting certain conceptual understanding of the concept. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Please. Yeah. Now, I hope all of you are there with me. You are
Yes,
there,
sir.
right? After clicking on Start Atlas. We are going to download sample projects. As you can able to see your screen. For you, you may not have any kind of projects here. Let me open my software. I'm just opening my software, ATLAS.ti, and you can maximize it. I hope my screen is visible to all of you, especially
Yes, sir.
those are not using your laptop PC. Right? Now, as we have created our own name, our own email ID, you can is able to see some avatar, some name, your own logo, like Nageswar Ambati, NE. And here one can create new project, one can import the new project. I'm going to discuss one by one. Right now, if you look at this particular window, right side, we have certain resources. If you want to get some kind of manuals, for example, in addition to my sessions, after this particular workshop, if you want to read certain manuals about ATLAS.ti, you can go to this particular software. You'll find two types of manuals. ATLAS.ti quick manual and regular manual. And you'll find version 24th manual. Version 25th, as I mentioned, version 25th, a new one. You may get it new one also. Right now, I'm not sure. But version 24th manual is still available right now. Okay. Now, quick tour. If you want to understand the basic features, you can go for quick tour. Right now, I have shared so many data files with you in Google Drive. I have shared some sample projects with you. But if I don't have any kind of data, qualitative data, I haven't collected any primary data. So what you can do, you can download the sample projects. If you click on the sample projects, it will take you to the new window where it will show you sustainability related projects. Please explore sometime. There are so many sample projects are available. If you click on this particular sample projects, for example, let me show you. I'm just clicking here, sample projects. And if we came to new progress window, sample projects, please scroll your cursor down. You can able to see there are so many sample projects we have it. Okay. 1 to 5 English language. Then we have Spanish one. This is for website version. So please go through some time. If you don't have your own data or if you want practice more other than the sample files that I have given to you, there are multiple options are available here. What you have to do is generally it will be in a zip file. You have to unzip it and you can download it. Okay. Now come to the again software. So if you click on it, sample file, you can download it on your desktop. Okay. After unzipping it, you can download it on your desktop. Now, if you want to go for additional tutorials, if you want to go for any kind of training programs, we have ATLAS.ti Academy. They conduct a lot of training programs. Yes, they'll charge good amount of money as well. But best part is that you'll also find certain free videos, free webinars. So if you're really interested to learn further other than this particular workshop, because this particular workshop is all about just we are going to teach what is ATLAS.ti is all about it. What are some of the features of ATLAS.ti? But if you want to go more deep, I suggest you to explore this particular academy and you can register for the certain training programs. Okay. So this is all about resource. Now coming to the projects, for you, it may be empty here. What you are going to do is right now, we are going to click on new project. I want to create new project. I want to create new project. How to do that? Just click on new project. We are going to create new project here. You can give the title. You can give the title. I'm just giving title as SC case studies. I already have SC case studies folder, so I'll give SC case studies 1. Okay. After clicking on new project, I'm going to create project title. That is empty project I'm going to create. Project name I have given. In case if you're working in collaborative or if you want to share this particular file with someone and I want them to understand what this particular project is all about it, I can write brief objectives of this particular project or 1 or 2 lines about what this particular project is all about it. If you don't want it, there is no issue. After giving the title, just click on create project. Just click on create project. Just click on create project. We are creating project title as SC case studies. We have created, as you can see that, we have created project title as SC case studies. SC means social enterprise case studies. We have created it. Okay. Now we have discussed about how to download the sample projects, how to create the new project. Now I want to discuss about how to import the projects. How to import the projects, right? Now, as you can see that, let me show you again. Go to the file. Go to the file. Go to the file. There's an option called open. There's an option called open. If you click on the open project, open the project, and it's asking from where you want to import it. Right now, I have so many projects, but you don't have any project here, right? Other than SC case studies project of you. So what I'll do, I'll close it. I close this particular window. Again, I just opening the ATLAS.ti software. Again, I'm opening the ATLAS.ti software. I just want to import the existing project. Okay. I just want to import the existing project. So what I'm going to do is I just open ATLAS.ti software. Left side, there is option called import project. There is option called import project. Just click on the import project and it is asking from where you want to import the project. From where you want to import the project. So I'll go to the particular destination wherever I have saved my project. Wherever I have saved a particular project, I'll go to the particular destination. It can be desktop, it can be D folder, it can be D drive, E drive, or your pen drive. So go to the particular destination, select that particular project that you want to import it. Select that particular project that you want to import it. Just click on open. And this particular project is going to be opened in your ATLAS.ti software. I hope it is clear to all. How to import the project we have discussed till now. As we're not going to import the project.
I'm sorry, sir. My name is Krishnan. I'm lost there, right? I just there. I'm on the screen. It just says on top. I have import and export. Is that where I should be there?
See,
I'm not able to figure out where to import it from.
We need to import. Just click on the left side project. There's an option called import project. Okay. If you click on this particular project window, you'll get this kind of new window, project window, new dialog box. Okay.
Okay.
And wherever you have saved, if you already have some existing project, for example, here I have in downloads folder, existing project is sustainability. I've selected that particular project. I'm going to click on open.
Sorry, sir. Sir, I just wanted to ask what a project is. Like, it can be any PDF file, it can be any Word file, or what? Like, I am not able to understand it. Like,
I'm talking 1 minute, please. It is a sample project. As I mentioned, we are going to have some sample projects. If you don't have your data collection, if you don't have collected data, I have given you some sample files, right? But this is the project done by someone. ATLAS.ti is giving us some sample projects. For example, Miss Ishita and myself are going to work, and she has shared some progress with me. I just want to see what this project is all about. It means existing project. If somebody worked something, maybe your colleague is worked something, and they are sharing that particular file with you, and you are opening that particular file on your desktop or in your ATLAS.ti. Okay, that is called project. If somebody worked, they opened the project. You are clicking on the open. Now, as I don't want to import the file, okay, I don't want to import this particular file, just click on cancel. Now, coming to the case studies 2. This is the file we have created. This is the file that we have created. So just click on case studies 2. This is the project. This is a
Excuse me,
new.
sir.
1 minute. Yes, please.
Excuse me, sir. I just wanted to ask, like HPSS, do we have sample cases in ATLAS.ti also, or
That's what I showed, madam. That's what I have shown you. Showed you, right? There are 1 to 5 sample projects are there on sustainability. One can.
and one can also import their own projects, right, sir?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm explaining right now. So there's
I think there is a confusion at that part. Many people are struggling, I suppose, in that. That's why I asked you. So,
Okay,
like a project, like what format we need to have project first thing, and like how many people can collaborate on that project, and what is exactly that project? Like it will be a file, it will be
if you give
literature
some time,
review,
if you give some
exam,
time,
I think a
something.
project is like a folder. In that, you will have different files. A project is a different folder, right? It is not a PDF document. A project is not a PDF document. It is a folder
Okay.
under which you will have document, codes, quotation, memos, etc. It's just a folder in Explorer, na?
Okay.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, just we have created a new account. That is the name of the account is, name of the project is SC Case Studies. I request all the participants, we are going to discuss about sample project sometime. First, we are talking about how to create the new account, and we have created the new project. Okay. Now we are going to download sample project. We are going step by step. I request all the participants, just wait for some time to go for question answers. Okay. Yeah. Now, as we have created the project title, that is SC Case Studies. Title of the project is SC Case Studies. Now, if you look at the interface, before starting adding your data collection files like interviews, focus group discussions, or name it, even review of literature files, what we have to do is first we need to understand the interface of ATLAS.ti. If you look at on top, we have ribbon bar, just like any other software that we are using on it, even MS Office, MS Excel, PowerPoint. We have some menu bars, we have it. On top, we have ribbon bar, like file. If I click on the open file, it gives the information about the project that we have it. Like what's the name of the file, when you have created it, like what are the documents, how many documents you have entered it, what kind of codes that you have created it, how many quotations, memos you have created it. Okay. Next one, if you want to create new project, instead of working on SC case studies project, I want to give some new title. So I can give the new title here. For example, Vijayata madam and myself are working, and she has shared some file with me. I don't want to disturb her project. So I want to add something, but without disturbing the old file. So what I will do, I'll just create new project here. I'll just create new project here. Okay. And open, if you want to download any of the sample projects that I have shown you in the ATLAS.ti website, like sample project, it includes, as you can see, your cursor here, keep your cursor here. It includes 37 documents, 37 codes, 36 quotations. It means somebody's project, somebody shared with you what all they have done it. The sample project includes what kind of coding they have done it, what kind of memos they have created it, what kind of quotation they have created it. As I mentioned at the beginning of the session, the sample project is meant for, if you don't have your data, we are taking someone's project to understand what kind of work they have done it, what kind of coding analysis they have done it, just for the sake of practice. Okay. But we have to create our own project so that you can add our projects, because here in sample projects, we're not going to add any new projects. Okay. So we are going to create new account. There we are going to work as a part of our qualitative research that we are currently continuing it. Snapshot. While conducting any research, if you feel that if you want to take some snapshot or some progress, you can create a snapshot of it. See, project successfully taken it. So I can able to take the photographs of it. As you all know that what is a screenshot, snapshot, right? You can also export this particular project. You can also export this particular project. You can also merge this particular project with some other projects. And if you click on the options, it is going to show you what this particular application is all about it. Like for example, application preferences. By default, it is showing the English language, but otherwise there are few other languages it is going to support. If you're not selecting any particular language, it depends on your work, it depends on your operating system. It is going to take automatically, it is going to detect the language. And if you want to make any changes in terms of Zoom, right? And by default, 25th version is already there. Enable AI features. It is already there with me. Next one, project preferences. Whenever you are opening or whenever you're creating a new project, if you want to open all the documents simultaneously, you can click on always. But I don't want to open whenever I'm opening a new project or whenever I'm opening ATLAS.ti, right? So I just kept it never, never. I think even for you by default, it is there. Never, never, never. Okay. And there is one more option called docked and floated. I am going to show you with the help of the interface. So try to understand, first of all, basic features of our basic interface of ATLAS.ti. Okay. So after having understanding about menu bar, file menu, next one we have home page, home ribbon bar. In home ribbon bar, we are going to add files. It can be text files, it can be non-text files. It means audio files, video files, images. We can also add folders. Instead of adding one file, at a time you can add interviews folder or review of literature folder, right? You can import it. If you want to create new text document within ATLAS.ti, you can create it. Okay. New entities like folders, codes, memos, network, which we are going to do it in coming sessions, coming time, in a couple of minutes. Project comment, you can also, for example, title of this particular project is SC case studies. When you are about to create project title, it is asked you to give some comment, right? In case, if you're not able to give the comment at that particular period of time, now you can give the project comment here. No? So you can mention what are the comments, what are the insights, what are the observations, you can write it here. Coming to the navigator, this is one of the important menu bar. Like we have documents, we have quotations, means we are going to add documents. Once we add the documents, we are going to create codes, quotations, memos, networks, right? So these are all part of Project Explorer. Next one, documents as well as document groups, we have it. Documents means individual documents. Document groups means you can club the documents into particular folder wise. Okay. Quotations, code. What all you are seeing here, same thing is here, navigator. Next one, search and quote. Right now, many of the options are not visible. I mean, they're not very highlighted here because we haven't imported any file in our project. Right now, our project is empty. That is the reason you're not able to see all the options. We have options like text search. I'm going to discuss about it. Regular expression search, named entity, sentiment analysis, concepts, open mining, word frequencies. In version 25, we have 4 features are added here. AI coding, intentional AI coding, AI summary, conversational AI. Version 22 was not having AI features. Version 24 was having 3 features, but when it comes to version 25, we have one more extra, that is conversational AI. So total we have 4 features of AI data analysis can be used. Coming to the analyze menu bar, we are going to do 2 important data analysis by using ATLAS.ti. Code document analysis, co-occurrence analysis. Means document wise we are going to do it, codes wise also, how concepts are emerging. So we are going to discuss it tomorrow session. Import and export. One can import Twitter data if you are using mobile, if you are using references, survey files, social network comments, code book, okay, document groups, SPSS file, statistical data. So these are all some of the important files one can import, one can able to export it. There are import and export. Tools, we don't use much, right? If you want to give some kind of feedback when it comes to the help, and if you want to watch any documentaries, if you want to send feedback, right? In that case, you can go for help menu. Now, I request all of you to please come to the home menu. After having understanding about the ribbon bar, like a list of the menus, look at your screen here. On right side, we have logo, that is ATLAS.ti logo. And middle of the window, we are seeing the project name that I have created it and the project overview. Right now, our project is empty, means 0 documents, 0 codes, 0 quotations, because we haven't done anything. Okay. When it was created, what was the version we are using on it? It is showing here. Left side, we have Project Explorer. That is a navigator. Whatever you are using here, you can able to see here as well. Same window, one can able to see Project Explorer window here also. So you can use either from here or from here. Now, we are going to add some documents as a part of our project. Right now, as our project is empty, we are going to import some files in our ATLAS.ti software. As I mentioned during lunchtime sometime back in WhatsApp group, mentioned that there are certain folders I have given to you, like Word files, images, social media files, and audios, videos. There are some folders. And from that particular folder, we are going to import data into our ATLAS.tis right now. Okay. So just click on home. Just click on home. There is an option called add documents. Just click on add documents. Just click on the add documents. You can able to see that add files we have, add folders we have it. We'll explore, get experience with every option. Okay. We'll try to get experience with every option. First, let me go with add files. Just click on add files. Now, the moment I click add files, I got the new progress window. It's asking from where you want to import it. I want to import from Word files. Wherever you have saved the files that are given to you, please go to that particular location. Go to that particular destination, wherever you have saved files, like Word files, PDF files, survey, audio, videos. Now, after clicking on the documents and after clicking on the add files, I got this particular window. I'm just going to Word files. I'm just going to select R1. I'm going to select R1. If I want to import single file, I can do that. If I want to select at a time all the files, I can able to do that file. So I selected at a time 3 files. After selecting the files, just click on open. After selecting the file, just click on open. Now please look at your left side of your window. There's a triangle button. Just click on it. You can able to see that we are able to import 3 documents. Name of the document is R1, R2, R3. And this is the name of the file. But ATLAS.ti is giving some code like document 1, document 2, document 3. In addition to our title of the files, we also have document serial number given by the ATLAS.ti software. Okay. Now, I hope it is clear how to import it. I'm just repeating again. Go to add documents. Just click on add files. Just click on add files. If you click on add files, you'll get this kind of window. And from wherever you want to import the files, you can able to import either one file or at a time multiple files. One can able to import it here. Now, let me try with the folder. Okay. So I'm just going to click on add documents, add folder contents. I just want to add videos. I have selected the folder name. I'm just repeating again. Instead of importing one file, I just want to import at a time folder itself. So I have one folder name, videos. I went to particular destination. I've selected the file folder that I want to import it. I've selected it and just click on select folder. Select folder. Now look at here. I got entire folder videos. Like for example, here we have, let me maximize it. Video data analysis, Ambati in Berlin. So I have transcription, I got it. One is Ambati in Berlin is a video, I got it. Okay. Now let me go back to this option called audio video. This time I want to import audios or videos. Just click on audio video. We already imported. So let me go with the audios. Like I can select at a time multiple files. I have selected one file. Now it is asking whether you want to import with the transcript or without transcript. Right now, I don't want to do anything without transcript. I want to do that. I don't want transcript file right now. Just click on import without transcript. Now audio file is imported on your ATLAS.ti project. So similarly, one can able to import different set of files. Okay. Now come to the next part. Just close this particular window. We have 3 files, we have it. After importing the files, what we are going to discuss right now is that how to go for coding. How to go for coding your data. Now, before going for the coding for the data, first of all, we need to understand what this particular interview transcript is all about it, what kind of data that we have collected it, and we need to familiarize ourselves with the data set. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open one by one. Just click on R1 project. Simultaneously, I'm also going to open R2 project. Simultaneously, I'm also going to open R3 project. Okay, right now you can see that R1, R2, R3. Now you can make changes as per flexibility, however you want to be visible on your desktop. It is flexible. You can make changes as per your convenience. You can make changes as per your convenience. Just check it out. Okay. Now we have 3 case studies of social enterprises. That is, first one is Gunj, second one is Vishesh, third one is Jaipur Rugs. I'm sure some of you might be coming from social work or management background or entrepreneurship background, or in general, you might be knowing that there are a couple of social enterprises which are, of course, every social enterprise work for the betterment of society. So in that case, we have 3 social enterprises. What are we are seeing right now as the interview transcription? It is not complete interview transcription. Just for the sake of this particular exercise, just for your practice, I just brought first page of my interview transcription. The two, for every question, I have just brought 2 lines. Okay, so that you'll understand what is the context of the interview transcript is all about it, and how we are going to use this particular transcription for data analysis, especially thematic analysis point of view. Okay. Now, I don't need to give much background about it. Gunj is a social enterprise. It is working for the people, those who can't able to afford to have their own clothes, or maybe in terms of whenever there is any kind of disasters, whenever there is any kind of tsunami, whenever there is any kind of natural calamities. Gunj always to be there, and they used to provide clothes, and they'll also work on various rural infrastructure projects. Basically, they are taking care of the dignity of the people, those who can't able to afford. So they take the work from the people, they'll donate this particular clothes. Okay. Next one we have Vishesh. Vishesh is a social enterprise. It's basically working for persons with disabilities. They are conducting skill development training programs, and they are ensuring that persons with disabilities will get jobs, employment opportunities with the help of Vishesh support. Third one, we have Jaipur Rugs. It is again another important social enterprise from Jaipur. It is helping basically rural artisans. Even today, many of the artisans are continuing their livelihood source because social enterprises like Jaipur Rugs, they are supporting in terms of marketing their products, in terms of giving livelihood opportunities for them. So we have three types of social enterprises. We have it. One is Gunj, second one is Vishesh, third one is Jaipur Rugs. Now, what we have to do is we have to go for understanding the entire transcript. Means we have to go through the entire transcription as a part of thematic analysis, right? Now, one should familiarize yourself. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about it, how to conduct thematic analysis step by step. But as a part of today's session, we are simply going to discuss about how to go for coding, how to go for comment, how to prepare quotations, how to prepare memos, how to code not only text data, audios, videos, images. This is what we are going to discuss for the next 40 minutes or 30 minutes of the session today. Okay. Now, as a part of the coding part, as I mentioned yesterday, as a part of the theoretical part, one has to familiarize yourself. And once we understand the context, and if you feel that for this is one of the important significant findings, and you want to code it, you want to code this particular data, right? If you're not able to understand what is the coding, I request you all, please, you can watch the yesterday video session. We have spent good amount of time with various case study examples from ethnography side, at least grounded theory side, at least phenomenological point of view, right? Please just take some time. Now, I just want to give some coding for this particular sentence or this particular significant findings. There are different strategies. Look at the my slide here for your sake. Coding of data analysis. How we are going to go for coding of data analysis. The term code is used in many ways. First, we would like to define what the term means in qualitative research. Coding means that we attach labels to data. Means if you're reading particular statement, if you're reading particular quotation, particular segment of your data, we are going to give some kind of label, some kind of name to that particular statement. Through coding, we raise analytic questions about our data. Coding distills data, sorts them, and gives us an analytical handle for making comparisons with other segments of the data. If you remember yesterday, as a part of the grounded theory, we discussed about open coding, Excel coding, selective coding. I'll also mention about one of the study. They have conducted 4 stages of data collection. And for every stage, the researcher developed the codes, right? Every stage they developed the codes. And after completion of the entire research, they started comparing phase 1 code with the phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, right? Means you start looking at the codes, you start coming with some kind of concepts, some kind of categories out of it. So here we have, as a part of the coding, we can create folders, which we are going to do it tomorrow. We are going to create independent codes. That's what we are going to do right now. And category with subcodes, that we are going to do it tomorrow. Right now, Just we are going to create codes. While creating the codes, we have three types of codes one can do that. We are going to create new code. We are going to create Vivo coding. We are going to have quick coding. We are going to have drag and drop coding. I didn't mention here one more, that is quick coding. There is one more option, quick coding. So we are going to create right now 4 types of codes. One is new code. Second one is code in Vivo. I'll talk about it. What is Vivo coding? Drag and drop coding. Last one is quick coding. Once we code it, we can also color your codes. We can also make changes. You can also show comments for the code. So there are so many options which we are going to carry. Okay. Now please come to our data. Now there are 4 types of codes we are going to carry. First one is create new code. Have selected this particular phrase. I'm going to give the label. I'm going to give the name of the code as donating clothes. Okay. As qualitative research is completely subjective, the way I'm understanding, the way I'm coming with code, definitely it is going to be different from the other person, right? It depends on your analytical skills. It depends on your exposure. All right. It all depends on the subject we know about it. So don't think that I'm just simply coding them. Just for the sake of example, I'm taking some terms here. Anshu Gupta is addressing poverty and associated problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to code it as addressing poverty and associated problems. I want to give the title as addressing poverty and associated problems for this particular sentence. Okay. Or this particular 2 sentences. So I selected the text that I want to code. I have selected the text that I want to code. With the help of your mouse, just right click and you can able to see there are options like apply code. Just click on apply code. Now, please look at your right side. We got one window. It is asking what kind of code that you want to apply. Here, I want to apply the code that is addressing code, addressing poverty and associated problems. There is a small request. It is always better to give code more than one word. It is always better to give while you are giving coding. It is always better to give more than one word, maybe 2 words or 3 words, so that it is going to be more precise. Otherwise, it looks very broad. If I simply mention poverty, you may not be able to understand. You are saying that addressing poverty means something this particular people are saying it. If you simply mention poverty, they won't be able to understand, right? Poverty means what? Poverty from the Gunj side, poverty from the beneficiary side. What is the context? So it is suggested by the many scholars, even it is very important to have precise meaning of the code that you're going to create it. So after giving the title of the code as per your choice, as per your understanding, okay, just there is a option called plus button. Just click on it and this particular code is added here. I'm going to repeat it once again. I'm going to repeat once again entire step. I given the title. I just click on the plus button. And here we got one code that is addressing poverty and associated problems. Here, I want you to recognize 2 important points here. While giving the coding, we also got some quotation. While giving the coding, we also got the quotation. Means this is considered as a quotation plus coding part. If it is confusing, just wait till quotation part. Right now, take it as a code. Okay. Let me go with the next paragraph. I'll repeat once again what we have done right now. This time I have selected second paragraph. Okay. I have selected second paragraph and I'm just giving code. I'm just giving new code. Promote growth with dignity. I can say that promoting growth. Hmm? I'm just giving new code promoting growth. So for that, I kept my cursor right side. Just click on the right side. We got apply code, apply codes. So we got new window. Here I'm going to give the title. Here I'm going to give the title promote growth. Okay. So these are new code. I'm just giving it. After giving the title that you want to give as a code, just click on plus. Just click on plus. We got the new code here. We got the new code. If I want to see all the codes, you can able to see here all codes. These are the codes we have done it. If you want to rename the code, if you want to make some certain changes in the code, come to the all codes. You will be able to see the codes. Select the code that you want to rename. Select the code that you want to change. For example, here I want to keep promote growth with dignity. Growth with dignity. I want to make changes the code. Okay. So in that case, we can make changes. Now just click here. Now what happened? This is the code, we got it. Promote growth with dignity and keep your cursor here. Keep your cursor and promote growth. Remove this particular code. Remove this particular code. I have removed it. I have removed it. Okay. Now let me go to the next one. I'm selecting this particular code. I'm selecting this particular code. Right click. I'm just right clicking on it. But I'm not able to decide what kind of code I have to give it. I want to take the help of ATLAS.ti. There is option called suggested. I'm asking ATLAS.ti, suggest me some code for this particular statement. I'm asking ATLAS.ti, suggest me some code. I'm not able to decide what kind of code I have to give here. Now, the moment I click on the suggested, it started giving me some names like disaster assistance, education, environment, health. Yes, these are all correct. These are all coming from it. But it's not exactly matching entire statement, right? Because these are different kind of dimensions. These are different areas of the work they are doing on it. So I'm not happy with this. In case, if I'm happy with this, just select the particular code that you want to finalize it. For example, in this particular case, I'm satisfied with the disaster assistance. They are doing disaster assistance during the, in terms of education, in terms of environment, health, rural livelihood. I feel compared to other terms, disaster assistance is one of the best option, which is suiting the work of Gunj. So I have selected it. Just click on plus button. It is added here. It is added here. Okay. So you can also follow it, but you need to cross verify whether this particular codes are connected with your research objectives, whether the particular codes are connected to your interview or not. Okay. Accordingly, you can go for it. So right now, what we have done, we have done two types of coding. One is creating new code with the help of apply code. Second one, we have done apply coding. Second one, we also discussed about how to delete the code if you're not liking it, how to change the code, right? Promote growth. See, now after that, we are going to discuss next about Vivo coding. Vivo coding, code in Vivo. Look at here, code in Vivo. let's try to understand how this particular code in Vivo is different from creating new code. Till now, what we have done, we have selected entire statement or entire particular significant quotation or paragraph in order to come up this kind of coding part. But while reading this particular paragraph, I felt that one word, the entire, I found one word. That particular one word is justifying the entire coding part, entire sentence of this particular part. So what I feel that I'm going to select one word. I felt that this particular one word is justifying talking about the entire paragraph. This is giving the context of the entire paragraph. Okay. So I don't want to select the entire quotation. I don't want to select entire statement or sentence. I'm going to select only one word, which I feel that this particular word is giving the entire context of the what participant is trying to convey. Okay. Though the word that I have selected is not exactly giving the clear picture, but try to understand the example, what I'm trying to convey to you. I'm trying to discuss about what is Vivo coding. Okay. Vivo coding is nothing but this particular word is giving the entire information or talking about entire context of this particular paragraph. So I don't want to select entire paragraph. I don't want to select entire sentence. So after selecting this particular word, just right click. There is option called code in Vivo. There is option called code in Vivo. Look at here. Code in Vivo, you got it. That is one word, right? This is nothing but code in Vivo. Next one we have this quick coding. Okay. Now, after reading this particular paragraph, there is a possibility that I'm getting repeated quotes. Means, again, I'm going to give the code as a marginalized. Imagine that after reading the next statement, next paragraph, I felt that I'm going to give the same code. I'm going to repeat the same code. In that case, just right click. There is option called quick coding. Now just look at my screen here. There is one more code is added that is repeated. Quick coding. Whatever I have done, the last coding, that same thing is going to be repeated under quick coding part. Quick coding is nothing but whatever the coding that you have done in the last, that coding is going to be repeated as a part of quick coding here. Next one is drag and drop. Please look at here. Drag and drop. Now, I have selected this particular statement. I want to come with the new code. Right? For that, I'm just thinking that new code is going to be donating clothes. Okay. For this entire paragraph, I'm just going to give the code as a donating clothes. Please select the entire text that you want to give the code. Select it. Drag and drop it here. Append this. Let me go to codes first. We have all the codes. We have 5 codes here. Activated codes. Drag and drop. Why it is not functioning? I'll get back to you what is problem here. quotes. Yeah, missed it. Next, go to 1. Okay, sorry for it. I'll get back to you this. Okay, so we have discussed right now 4 types of code. 3 types of codes we have discussed. How to create new code.
So, sir, in
How
drag
to-
and drop, it will take the whole sentence. I mean, whole paragraph.
Yes, it will take the entire paragraph, but it is going to ask you give the new code, title of the code for the entire sentence, entire paragraph. Okay.
Okay.
As you are going to select this particular paragraph, okay.
Mm.
For this particular sentence, I want to give one word, just like how we have given code, like that we
Mm.
have code. Okay. Only thing is when you
Okay.
drag and drop it here, it will ask you to create new code. Okay.
Okay.
But somehow for me it is not working. What about others? Can you check it out? Is there anyone can able to perform it? Like select the text. Okay. Drag and put it here. You can able to see that part. Let me check it. Tomorrow I will get back to this. Okay. Now, next one. We have done with the coding part, with the interview. Today, I am giving homework for you all, as we are going to discuss in tomorrow's session how to develop the themes from the codes. I have shown you from one file, that is Gunch, and we have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I just want to have different kind of code for every file. I'm expecting minimum 15 codes. Instead of having 4 codes, it's better to have 15 codes so that we can able to develop, we can able to go through the codes, we can able to develop the themes from the codes that we have generated. I request all the participants, at least those are wanted to use in tomorrow's session. Please spend some time to code the data for the rest of the 2 files. If you're not able to code it, the next step is how to develop the thematic analysis. You may not able to get it. Okay. Point number 1. So this is for take it as an I'm not here to give you assignment, but try to spend some time to do exercise for it. Okay. Now, next one, come to the first part. We have different kind of codes we have it, right? Now, I just want to add some comment. I just want to add some comment for this particular code. Let me go back. Step by steps. Creating quotations in their text documents. Right now, what we have done the coding part. But when it comes to the coding, we also have done quotation. Means as you have selected entire sentence, entire paragraphs, it is taking as a quotation. Means simultaneously we have done with the quotation as well as coding part. If you click on here, you will see the code that we have given here. Okay. If you want to delete it, just right click, you can remove coding. If you want to delete this particular quotation, right click, and it's only going to take entire quotation as well as code is going to take it. Okay. So quotation, we can create same manner how we have done the coding part. But when it comes to coding, we have Vivo coding, quick coding. But when it comes to the quotation, we have to select that particular sentence or that particular paragraph, which you feel they are very significant for you, significant important findings for you. Let me show you here. When you code data, quotations are created automatically. When you code the data, quotations are created automatically. But if you want to create quotation specifically, in that case, select the particular line, right click on it. There is option called create free quotation. Create free quotation. Just see the difference here now. Create free quotation. So we got one quotation here. Let me do this second part so that we'll get differentiation. Otherwise, you won't be able to differentiate. So for this, I want to create quotation. Right click. There is option called create free quotation. Just click on it. As we are clicking on quotation, we got only this one. But when we have created earlier quote, along with the quote, we also got the quotation. I hope I'm not confusing you. Let me summarize it.
Understood,
Whenever,
sir.
whenever you are creating the quote, simultaneously quotations also will come. But whenever you are going to create quotation, only quotation will come. If you want to create the quotation, right click, select it, right click, create free quotation. Okay, only quotation will come. Just look at next one. To add a name to the quotation, if you want, if you want code for the particular quotation, you can create a code for the quotation itself. Okay, right click on the quotation and you'll get like a rename. We can do that part. Let me show you here. For this, I want to create a name. Right click, apply code. Here I'm putting that underprivileged access to basic resources for underprivileged, or maybe access to basic resources, whatever you feel. That is, you can just click on here. Now you got it here. In addition to code, if you want to write some comment, you can also write comment here. You can also write some comment as a part of it. I'll show you how to write a comment here. Just right click, you can able to see the comment here. Edit comment. You can able to write comment, what this particular code is all about it, what is the context of this particular code is all about it, right? You can able to do this particular part as a part of coding part. Next one, we have creating memos. What is memo? Memos are working and living documents. When an analyst sits down and write a memo or put a diagram, like for example, you want to highlight some insights from your data about your project, or maybe you're finding something related to your research questions. Maybe you're finding something about the project point of view. If you want to highlight it, you're going to maintain basically some diary. Or you'll think about what all things you have to do in during the data collection, right? What all you have to do it at the time of data analysis. Certain uh, points that you should not forget. Okay. Now, for every code, for every quotation, one can able to write memos here. What is the best objective of this particular part? This is going to help us with reference to the project description. It is going to help us in terms of with reference to research questions. It is going to be like a diary for the research data field investigator. It is going to be a to-do list for the researcher. So one of the best tool one can use it out of your research work. Let me show you how to write the memo. Just select it. For example, I want to do the memo for code. I click on here. These are the codes that have generated. Or maybe you can see here, these are the codes I have generated. Okay. I can do drag and drop from here also. That is working, right? At least, yeah, tomorrow I'll discuss this part. Yes. At least it is working. Now I want to create memo for this particular code, or I want to create memo for this particular quotation, or I want to create memo for this particular entire interview file. Let me show you that. Comment here. You can write down comment. And I want to write memo for this particular document. Right click. There is a new memo. I'm repeating again. I can write memo for the document like R1, R2, R3. I can write memo for the codes that I have created. Okay. Codes, new memo means I can also create memos for the codes. I can also create memos for the quotations that I have created. So basically, it is some insights, something about you should remember, you should know for the later point of time. You're taking some notes as a diary. That is the best part of the memo coding. Let's see the difference between what is quote, what is memo, what is quotation. When you talk about the quote, you are taking part of your data, you are identifying significance findings of your data, and you have started generating the quotes, right? Whereas when it comes to the memo, memos are very concise with the titles that you're going to make some bullet points so that you can take action further. You can remember further what you have to do it with reference to the documents, with reference to the respondent, with reference to the quotations, with reference to the code, name it anything, you're writing some diary about it. Whereas when it comes to the quotation, it is a longer text than quotes or memos. Entire sentence, entire paragraph. If you feel certain narratives, certain document sentences, you want to take it as it is, you are taking the quotation. And similarly, just like a memo, you are going to write comment for the folder, you are going to write comment for the code, you are going to write comment for the memos. Okay, these are all same part we have it. We have still 10 more minutes. Yes. Next one, we are going to discuss about how to create, how to code the PDF file. Now, what are the situations when you're going to use coding for your PDF file? If you want to do review of literature, in addition to your primary data, if you want to use some secondary data files, in that case, one can go for coding PDF files. Just go back to our ATLAS.ti, go to Add Documents, click on Add Files, and go to particular destination wherever you have PDF files. Let's take, for example, the files that I have given to you. In that, we have three files we have it. I just want to import one of the PDF file. I want to go for coding. So I have selected the particular file. Just click on Open. Yes, okay. This particular PDF file is open here. I have imported the PDF file. Just like how we have done in the similar line, what all we have done with the help of text file like R1, R2, R3. For example, this particular paragraph, I want to use it for introduction part. Well, as I'm reading around 10, 15 files for writing introduction part of my research paper, I just want to see this particular part later period of time. So I want to give the code as introduction or maybe as a code, I want to refer this particular paragraph whenever I'm going to write introduction part of my research paper. So I'm just giving code as a introduction. As you can see that this coding is done. Just like how we have done for textual data, like primary data, interviews and all. In similar line, we are going to work for the PDF as well as images as well. Next one we have with us coding the image file. Like for example, as a part of your data collection, you might have taken some photographs or images of your participants, your beneficiaries, or your respondents, or maybe geographical infrastructure, right? If you are visiting Anganwadi centers, you might be taking some photographs as a part of your data collection time. Maybe as a ethnographer, you will use certain photographs as a part of your research work. So in that case, how we are going to code images? Go to ATLAS.ti, add document, that is add files. This time, I'm going to download some images. I'm going to download some images. Now, I just want code it. I want to code this particular image. How to code it? Just select the paragraph. For example, this is the image. I'm selecting part of the image. I just want to talk about it. This is something related to pollution. As you can see that there is a dumping place, waste dumping ads. Within that, I want to describe this particular location, how it is. So I have selected small area of the place, small area of this particular image. This particular portion, I want to give the code as pollution. Right click, apply code. Apply code. Pollution. Done. Coding part is done. So what all we have done coding part today, whatever exercise we are doing it, this is the basics of coding part. If you know today's session, tomorrow you can able to operate it without any issues. Coding is the major part. Name it any type of analysis, whether it's content analysis, thematic analysis, or if you talk about grounded theory, if you talk about phenomenological theory, right? Even if you want to do case study, anything, coding is the first and foremost thing one should know how to go for coding part. Next one, after having understanding about how to code the images, we are going to discuss about coding audio and video files. At the same time, how one can transcribe the media files. And these days, from the beginning also, as we have a lot of softwares are coming, a lot of tools are coming, a lot of assistive devices we have right now. We are also collecting data by using audios, videos, online interviews we are using on it. So in that case, how one can use ATLAS.ti software as a part of your data analysis part, and how one can transcribe the media files as well, right? Let's see how one can do that part. So go to ATLAS.ti software, go to add documents. I just want to import audio or video. Just open the video file. We have one video, very small video, we have it. Import without transcript right now. Import without transcript right now. Now we got the video here. But how to code the data? How to code the data? Please look at here. Those are working along with me. Now here, please look at my cursor. Please look at my cursor. Here we have start option, create, coding, quick coding, quick coding, comment, rename, speed, transcript. So there are so many options. Don't go to analyze right now today. Okay. At the bottom, we have play option. Means if I click on the play, it is going to play the video. It is going to play the video if I click on play button. Now, as you see here, sorry, we have played some period of time right now. From this place, from this particular second, I felt this is a very significant finding. I want to code it. I want to transcribe it, right? So I'm going to say that start. Means I have marked the position from this particular second, from this particular minute onwards, I'm going to transcribe my data. Now play. Now, till this particular part, hypothetically, don't take it. This is just song, not interview, audio interview. From here to here, I just want to create code, or I just want to create quotation for it, right? Create. You got the point here. From here to here, we got the point here. Now here, just right click. Here you can edit the comment, or you can give the code. From this particular portion to this particular portion, what kind of code that you want to give it, or whether you want to give any kind of comment. So there are a number of options are there. One can create memo, one can create comment, one can create code. For example, if I click on apply code, from this particular portion to this particular portion, we are talking about barrier-free city or accessibility in railway stations, barrier-free city in Berlin. Okay, just given the code. Look at here, barrier-free city from this portion to this portion. Now, again, play. Now I want to start selection. Next, I want position marked. Just stop it. Click on create. This time I'm talking about it. Depends on this context wise. You are going to create the code. You are going to create the comment on it, right? If you want to create directly code also, you can do that here. Otherwise, right click and do also, you can do that. Either right click and create comment or apply code, quick code, or you can go to directly coding, directly quick code, directly comment. There are multiple options are available. Okay. Now, next. Just again create. Please look at this side. We have 3 codes, 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. This is how we are going to do coding part. But if I want to transcribe, if I want to have directly while watching, I want to write something here instead of creating codes, instead of creating comments, right? I want to simultaneously transcribe the data. Whatever I'm hearing, I want to do manual transcription part. For that, what you have to do is, as you can see that there is a transcript. Just click on the transcript. It is asking import to transcript. If you want to import the transcript, please look at my cursor, what I'm doing here. Right click, create a new document. Create a new document. Just create a new document. Where is this folder? Create new document. Transcription. Transcription. Yeah. Don't mind spelling mistakes. I have just opened it. I'm going to save it as rich text format. Please listen to me. I want to create the file in the format of rich text format. Rich text format. Okay. Please look at here. If you click, I'll repeat it again. While saving it as, I'll save it as rich text format. Select it. Transcription. I got it. Transcription. Just close it. Come to ATLAS.ti. As you can see, there is an option called transcript. Just click on it. Import transcript. Import transcript. Come to the video. We have to select the file rich text format, not Word document. Okay. We have to select the rich text format. Please look at my screen right now. At the bottom, I have video. On top, I have my transcription. Now here I'm going to play. Just imagine that I have listened for 1 minute or 2 minutes. Depends on your grasping skills. Depends on the amount of grasping skills that you have it. For example, for myself, I listen 30 seconds. I don't have that much grasping skills. So I'll type what this particular respondent is talking about it. Okay. So I'll keep typing here what they're saying about it. As you can see, there is an option called edit. Just click on edit and type what all you understood, or what all, not what you understood, what your respondent mentioned. Basically, you're transcribing as it is from your respondent, what he or she mentioned in your interview. Okay. Just again, next play. Again, you start writing it, but then means simultaneously you're going to do that part. And this particular transcription is here. Look at your left side folders. we have transcription. Okay. So this is all about today's session. I'll be closing the session and we'll go for question and answers. But before going for the question and answers, as I mentioned it, today part is all about understanding about what is the interface of ATLAS.ti, what are the basic features of ATLAS.ti, and basically how to go for coding part. Okay. I request all the participants, if your time permits, complete coding for the data file number 2 and number 3, like R2 and R3, so that tomorrow, as we are going to develop thematic analysis, you will have something to show that how we can develop the images, how we can develop the themes from your codes, right? Yes, please. Was the session is helpful today? Was it?
Fantastic, sir.
Very much, sir. Very much.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, it was very helpful.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. And tomorrow, don't miss it. I know tomorrow is Sunday, but if possible, please come. Okay.